In 2022, an estimated population of 88.4 million people in Nigeria live in extreme poverty. The number of men living on less than $1.90 a day in the country reached around 44.7 million, while the count was at 43.7 million for women. Overall, 12.9% of the global population in extreme poverty were found in Nigeria as of 2022. Poverty. Despite the government of the day saying it spent over $5 billion in 5 years to fight poverty, a recent report shows that 1 in every 2 Nigerians in the country's labor force is either unemployed or underemployed. The report, published on August 14, 2020 by Quarters Africa, further said, and I quote, "Grim statistics was one of the key highlights of the latest unemployment report published by the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, which showed the most recent data as of the second quarter of 2020. While Nigeria's unemployment rate has climbed to 27.1%, up from 23.1% in the third quarter of 2018 when the unemployment report was last published, the country's underemployment rate, which reflects those working less than 40 hours a week or in jobs that underutilizes a person's skills, time, or education, has increased to 28.6%. With a labor force of 80.2 million, this means that about 21.7 million Nigerians are underemployed, a figure that exceeds the population of 35 of Africa's 54 countries. Among young Nigerians aged between 25 to 34, the largest block of the labor force, the unemployment rate currently stands even higher at 30.7%.
My name is James Aniteze Obiaona.
My name is Chris Konefio.
I am Mr. Humble A. Oyaga.
My name is Sonny Odianos Isaac. I'm a programmer as well as a teacher.
I was a former footballer. Presently, I'm into ministry.
I'm an artist, I'm a songwriter, a composer, and a performer. Yeah, I live at Ogba, number 28, Coyote Street.
The landlord in Lagos State, they are not helping the situation. In fact, they are making the situation tougher for the dwellers. Presently, where I live is a room and parlor self-contained, and I spend about 480,000 per annum. In terms of accommodation, it's an alarming situation. The country, they are not doing anything to help the people. The landlord association, they are even making life too difficult for us who are not landlord for now.
When they call 500,000, 400,000, where we want to see the money, when we say work no day to take pay the house rent. So now it make us, we move down to this place among the manager.
To be honest with you, my living condition now is not something worth talking about. You know, the accommodation I'm living now, you know, it's in a place where it's not good enough, it's not healthy, and that is one thing that is really giving me a sad heart, because we ought to have improved more than this. But you know, in this part of the world, life is not really fair, especially when the government is not doing anything in particular to improve, you know, our well-being.
We dey stay for duplex before. Now we dey inside ghetto now. Now ghetto we dey now. Even house rent alone. If na the year house rent, room and parlor self-contained, 350, 400. Imagine that. Where are we going? How are we going to survive in this life?
I think what is helping us in this country is just God. If not, if we want to go by what the government or what the environment aim to give to us, at the end of the day, we will end up borrowing to survive.
Most times what I do is I start saving when early before the time to pay. So I just start saving like 10,000 monthly to meet up with the stuff. Then probably still get loan. Sometimes I get loan too as well to meet up.
Everybody knows that Nigerian problem is the problem of government. Once we have the right people in power, I believe that changes will come. My prayer for this country is for the right man to rule us. And that's just what I wish myself and I wish every Nigerian.
Nigeria don't turn upside down. Gary, 1,000 naira for plastic. Gary, what would they buy before for how much? Now it don't turn to 1,000. Even rice.
Most of the time, it's just morning and evening, 101. That afternoon is skipped. Then in few occasions, then we have our regular 3.
The cost of living is very high. Yes, the cost of living is very high. One is earning little and you're paying more bills.
And when you look at the cost of food stuff in this country, it's alarming. A tubal of yam, as I'm discussing with you, is about 2,500. And the lowest you can get is just about 1,500, which cannot even take care of 3 people in the home.
Average, I should be spending about probably 3K daily, because sometimes I do 101, which is breakfast in the morning and evening, no lunch. So probably I would just say like 3K.
Macroeconomic reforms, including to fiscal, trade and exchange rate policy, could help diversify the economy, invigorate structural transformation, and create good, productive jobs, especially wage jobs that offer the best pathways out of poverty.
A year ago, to be precise, I was with Bolos, and what they were paying us at that moment was less than 2,000 naira. At least, I think 1,003 to be precise. Okay, I am fully into ministry, like what I told you before when we were starting. I am now into ministry. So everything, my eating, my clothing, everything about me is being taken care of by the ministry, not by the government.
The work where they work before, but I can't mention the name of the school. Yeah. That is my own. I'm receiving 17,000 naira before. From 17, they shifted to 22,000. But now work don't finish. They go work again.
At some point, I ventured into a business, which is a meat business that I ventured into. And the business didn't yield money. I had to start afresh again, pick up myself and start up with trading. So I started trading.
I've been teaching computer and in secondary school, that's what I've been doing. But I've not been earning enough because of the economic situation of the country.
Gas. The price of liquefied natural gas, LPG, popularly known as cooking gas, has risen by 25% between January and May 2022 in many parts of the nation. A market survey by Energy Vanguard showed that the 12 kilogram, which price stood at 7,500 naira in January, has increased to 10,500 naira in Lagos, Abuja, and other cities. The development has compelled many households to switch to other options, especially charcoal and kerosene.
Gas, kerosene. Now kerosene is 600 naira for half bottle. Half bottle, what would they buy? 100 naira before, don't be 600 naira. As you see, say I wear this, so I just make firewood finish. Nah. Gas now, don't they expensive? Nobody is using gas. Even me, I'm no more using gas because it's so expensive now. Make government help us bring those things down.
Most times when I try to put things together that I want to cook, there's no way I'm going to afford it. And so I probably just eat out at any mama puts,
Those things too they high. Even if you can see all these people who say they no get, if you can see our boys now, I make some boys now they rob, they enter person house where they're not supposed to enter. They pick people pockets, even for bus stop. They will stay. You will see them standing at the bus stop there, picking people's pockets because of what? Because of money to use to buy food.
Presently, my siblings eat from me, and I know what goes out of my hand every month. I have them to take care of. I have my father, who is an elderly man now, to take care of also. So those are my responsibilities for now.